Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Foxborough Cable Access Monday afternoon matinee hoops. Foxborough is hosting Randolph High School in their Foxborough Classic. The earlier game had Boston Latin defeat Holliston in the boys division, and now the second game will be your Warriors hosting Randolph. I am Steve Tierney, joined with Chris Fasella, broadcasting live from Center Court via Foxborough Cable Access, and we're going to stand for the national anthem right now.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job by Emily Kaiser with the national anthem. Chris, what do you think about this game? Blue Devils from Randolph are 17-1.
Yeah, it's going to be a test. If the tournament were to start today, they'd be the top seed in Division II South.
It's a good warm-up, I think, for Foxborough. Since they've already got a playoff position clinched, it's just going to be a nice test to have them play someone a little bit above them, and definitely someone that haven't played before outside the Hockomock division. So it's a good warm-up for them. And the good news for Foxborough is they're at full strength today, Chris.
That's great.
A couple injuries and sicknesses have been healed. Mike Devlin's back on the bench along with Donald Rogers, and a couple JV kids have been called up today. Michael O'Toole is a big kid, about a 6'1" forward, and Mr. Beagle, Max Beagle, another sophomore guard, called up for the game today.
Great, good for them.
Jump ball controlled by Randolph. Here we go. Not a lot of size for Randolph. They match up well size-wise. Looking at both teams, they don't really have a big out there, bigger than our guys. But it's definitely a lot of speed and athleticism on both teams today. Dribble drive into the lane. It's off. Tips out his rebound nicely. Off his foot. There we go. First turnover of the game. Warriors will take over. Looks like a full court press by Randolph. Man, full court press.
We expect to see a lot of this.
Brandon and down to Will. Will bringing it up. Nicely done. Randolph starts 3 juniors and 2 seniors, where Foxborough has the 4 juniors and the 1 senior, Anthony Malika. I'm sorry, and Kevin Gallagher is a sophomore. 3 juniors, 1 sophomore, 1 senior. Gallagher way NBA range. It's off. Malika controls the rebound. Kicks to Morrison. Wide open inside. Husey is blocked. Took a little long to get there on that pass. He was open earlier. Oh. We got the Holliston and Boston Latin teams are watching this game. And after this game, Chris, I believe the Foxborough Warrior girls are playing.
Great.
Right after us.
Having a fine season themselves.
Excellent year they are. With only 2 losses for them. And be the first time the boys can actually watch the girls and vice versa, since usually when they play, that's home and away each team.
Right.
All right, low scoring, 0-0, 6:35 to go in the first quarter. Monday matinee hoop. If you're in Foxborough, the snow's not bad. Come on up to the gym. Cheaper than a movie ticket, $5. You can watch multiple games today. Morrison to Malika. Driving the lane, good move. Takes it, he's fouled on the way up. Anthony will go to the line. First foul of the game. 6:20 to go in the first quarter. Malika iced the game the other night, Chris. I don't know if you were watching that on TV, Foxborough Cable.
I was.
Excellent. the one-on-one with 2.9 seconds left, and Malaga hit both for the 1-point victory. So it's been a great home court advantage for the Warriors this year playing here. Rims out the second one. Foxborough has a 1-0 lead. Falling back to half court. Screens away. Very similar. Both teams sitting in back in the man-to-man defense. Working on Gallagher inside. There's some help. Kicks out to the corner. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Hits a three. That was Derek Revelis, junior captain for Randolph. They take a 3-1 lead. Little pressure in the backcourt. 3-on-3, Malika and Revelus. Randolph bench getting involved to it. Hughes, the bad turnover. Randolph breaks, Foxborough recovers quickly, back all 5. Nice athletic move down.
Yep.
Drove left, laid it up with the right off the glass. Brandon Boyd knows he needs to get involved in this game. He needs to have a big game. 5-1 Blue Devils. Cutting through, Board up top. Nice isolation right down
nice
the lane. Nicely done, Brandon. Drove right, laid it with the left. 5-3 Randolph. All the Randolph players pretty much staying outside of 3-point line. One guy inside 3. They find him against Gallagher. He's going to spin. Good defense. And he hits again. I believe Randolph plays in, is it the Old Colony?
It's the South Shore League.
South Shore League, okay. So we don't see a lot of those teams against us in the Hockomock, so it's a good challenge. Change up a little bit versus normal teams we play.
Yep.
We'll turn over there again.
And we don't want to take anything away from a team that's 18-1, but their conference is not as strong as the Hockomock.
Definitely. So it's a good challenge for the Warriors to play someone different before the tournament. And the winner of this game will play Boston Latin, who blew out Holliston in the first game. And Randolph expands their lead now 9-3. Both teams pretty calm, under composure. Brandon looking for Husey cutting through. Malika with the drive, kicks out to Will, and Will moved on the drive.
It's been a couple turnovers, uncharacteristic.
Yep. Not the way the Warriors need to start this game. Good crowd of parents here on vacation week in the borough for everybody, and the snow didn't scare anyone away. If you're not going to Aruba or the Cape or skiing, this is a great spot to be. You can't beat the dollar for the entertainment. No plans this week, Chris, for the family? You staying around or what?
The young guy, the 4th grader, Jake, has a tournament at Mass Premier Courts.
Oh, yes, so that's going on now.
Yep, the Foxborough Youth Basketball Tournament, so we'll do that. How about yourself?
Yep, staying around. My daughter Brooke and her 8th grade teammates are manning the concession stands today for all your hunger needs.
Oh, good.
Gatorade, pizza, candy, bottled water for us.
I'll take that. I'll make a stopover.
Yes, please do. Support the local teams. Quick timeout by Foxborough. Usually not used to losing by this much in the first quarter, so hopefully they regroup.
Yeah, Randolph had 1 3-point shot, but they've gotten the rest of their points right in the paint.
Yep.
They've been pretty aggressive.
Foxborough has to match that aggressiveness and not be afraid to drive in on them. They can't just stand around and shoot threes all day. You have to get some kind of inside play going, creating opportunities.
Yep.
Same starting 5 out there for the Warriors. Set play out of the timeout. Nice cut. Oh, man, number 3 is killing us right now. He's probably got 7 points right now.
Yep.
Brandon, nice matchup here. Malika cut. There's Gals with a nice drive. Kick to Brandon. Brandon with a nice right-hand dribble. Kicks it back to Kevin. Kev drive baseline. Up off the glass. Randolph's going to run. They got the numbers, 4-on-3. Nice take. It's off his, that's off his shoe. Good defense by Anthony. 11-3 Blue Devils. Full court pressure applied. Into Brandon. No trapping here in the backcourt. They once they make the first catch, they pretty much relax on the press. You have to guard Gallagher NBA range, and that's where he likes to shoot it. Anthony, top of the key, thought about it, drives, kicks to Ryan. Nice dribble back, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Gallagher for three. There we go. He didn't get going to the third quarter last game. He had no points until the third quarter, but he heated up pretty nicely in the third quarter for the Warriors. Nice rebound by Morrison. Brandon kicking. They got, now the Warriors have numbers. Malka dishes inside to Hughes, kicked around. Now Randolph back the other way, coast to coast. And they score number 12. Good run out. That was one of their other captains, Chiba Uwenwo. 13-6. Brandon taking it down the lane, and he's fouled on the floor. It's the second team foul for Randolph. Here's a nice look at Kevin Gallagher's NBA range three-pointer. Wish, nothing but net. Can't give him that. You got to guard him. Once you throw a half court, Gallagher's not shy. He'll let it fly. He's being guarded tightly.
Need that.
Come on, catch it. There we go. 24 seconds on the shot clock. 2:10 to go in the first quarter. Warriors need to cut this deficit down. 13-6 with the ball. Good
Nice
pass
cut.
inside of Brandon. Off the glass. Nicely done. Good feed inside. 13-8. Need a nice stop here on defense. Ryan playing good D inside. Don't lean too much. There he goes. Oh, spin move. I don't know about that foul. Let's take a look at Brandon's nice take. Great pass by Malaka. Finds him cutting to the hole. Nice, not an easy catch. Nice catch and finish. And our first sub, the doctor's in. Mike Devlin, MD, replacing Will Morrison. MD was out with an injury. Welcome back today. Need him for this game. 1:37 to go in the quarter. That's an air ball from three. Rebounded by Randolph. Put up, back up, and another rebound, and one. Wow. That kid can jump. Good putback. Again, that was Ihunwo. Go to the line to complete the three-point play. Extends Randolph's lead to 15-8. Okay, the other half of the law firm, Liam Devlin's in of Devlin and Devlin, replacing Ryan Hughes. One shot. Randolph makes a couple substitutions also. That's off. Board with the rebound. Mike Devlin gets a nice catch and a good cut. The left hand running down. Nicely done. Another good feed from Malaka to Devlin.
They're having
That's what
some
you gotta
success
do.
going to the basket.
You have to do it. You can't rely on three-pointers all day. Don't be intimidated. You got to take it inside. That's good help defense inside. A little hedging by Gallagher. Wants to go baseline. Cut over to three. Deflected out of bounds off Brandon. Another substitution for Randolph. Their other starter, Donnie Smith, back in. Let's take a look at Mike Devlin's layup here. Nicely done. Good elevation off the glass. Pick and roll. Up top, 5 on the shot clock. Spin move, 3 seconds, 2. He's gonna have to shoot it. Nope, didn't get it off. Good defense by the Warriors. Shot clock violation. Don't see many of those these days in high school. I believe it's 15-10. Our scoreboard shows 13, but the scoreboard here is, there we go, nicely fixed. We'd like to cut that deficit down to 2 or 3 to end the quarter. Malika up top, 16 on the shot clock. MDev, Gallagher cutting. He's well defended by number 1. 10 seconds, 25 in the quarter. Brandon looking for an opening. Nice drive with the left. Oh, and a great finish. 15 seconds to go. Need a nice stop here. Randolph calling out a play. Dribble drive. Ooh, and the floater's in. 7 seconds. They're taking the time getting the ball in. Let's go. 4, 3. It's Gallagher's range. The heave, not going to be close. Little flurry at the end by Randolph. The quick basket. 17-12, 5-point deficit to end the first. What did you think about Randolph?
Well, it was, let's watch the replay here.
Brandon with a nice dribble, left-handed. No help. Very surprised. Usually he's double teamed. Maybe they just don't know him well enough. In the South Shore League, that Brandon Board is definitely left-handed, and he's going to the hoop strong. That's his game.
Yeah. They'll learn it soon enough.
Very
Yeah,
soon.
so 17 points. They got to play a little bit better defense going into the second quarter. That's a lot. John Gibbs' team characteristically very strong on defense. But this team is a challenge. The head coach for Randolph, Kalen Jenkins, said this is the best team he's had in 10 years. So, we expected this, but we're going to need the defense to tighten it up.
Yeah, they got too many offensive rebounds. We got to do a better job boxing out and holding them to one shot. We want to make sure we can, one and done. We need all 5 guys to get in the paint and rebound. They're an athletic team. They're jumpers. They're very quick. But it's positioning, boxing out like we do on Thursday night.
Exactly.
All right, Foxborough has the ball. And now making his debut for the game. Dylan Barrera, number 4, to inbound right here. Some tight pressure by Randolph. And the board in the backcourt, and they back right off. Again, Randolph staying in the man, as is Foxborough. Foxborough does that all day, all night, man-to-man defense. That's what they do under Coach Gibbs. Gallagher with a nice drive. He's fouled on the outside. Good take. It's probably the 3rd team foul on Randolph. 7:44 to go in the second quarter. Dylan inbound. Not a lot of Foxborough students here today. A little surprising, Chris.
They're shoveling the driveways.
Yes, still shoveling. Oh, looked inside of Devlin, but I believe it's knocked away off Randolph. Stays, Liam, get back. Yep. Oh, the Randolph coach is saying no one touched it. The ref underneath believes it was deflected off Randolph, and the call was overturned. No argument from Coach Gibbs. Foxborough falls back to half court to pick up. Connell to play Duke. Set play, high pick. Devlin on him tight. Brandon with the steal. Number 2's coming back with him. Nice take, board all the way with the left hand. Lead is down to 3 right now, 17-14. Now we need another stop here. The defense is picked up for Foxborough. A little more intense. They're running out on the players a little bit better, a little quicker now. We got a little travel there. All right, turnover. So we got Brandon Steele, knocks away the right hand, off to the races. Number 2 was chasing him. Looked like he went, he slapped the backboard. Luckily avoided the foul there. That would have been a nice and 1. Board with inbounds. He's having a game right now. M-Dev up to Dylan. Gallagher looking. Liam Devlin cutting through, picked up. Pereira, open, top of the key, rims out. Rebounded by Randolph. It's a good look at the shot by Pereira. Boards on him, no foul trouble for anybody on either team right now. Randolph working the ball around the perimeter. Outside for 3, that's way off. Dylan with the rebound, he's gonna push. I don't know if they can run with him, but they're at least gonna try and get out there and get some looks. Devlin cutting through. Gallagher with a nice drive, kick to Barrera, didn't want it. Drive, baseline, left-handed. Dylan Barrera cuts it to 1. Warriors trail 17-16. Well, spark plug off the bench, I think, from Devlin and Barrera so far. Very nice. Kick to the corner.
Help defense.
Good defense. Little mismatch here. He goes by him, off the glass and in. I think there was a mistake there on coverage. I don't think Liam would be covering that kid normally.
Yep, agreed.
Probably on a switch. Let's take a look at Dylan Barrera's nice lefty layup. Right down the lane, the party of the Blue Sea, on and off the glass. Got 6:07 to go in the second quarter. Very quiet gym for a lot of people here, Chris.
Yep, it is.
The Lady Warriors are strapping on their sneakers. They have the next game.
That'll be exciting. Who are they playing?
I'm not sure about that. Maybe Old Rochester, one of the best teams in Division II. They might be the number 1 team right now also. So It's a great challenge for both the boys and girls program with John Gibbs and Lisa Downs wanting to challenge their teams before. We don't want to play a cupcake going in the playoffs. No one needs to blow out a team by 40 to get ready for the MIAA playoffs.
Great challenge. Great challenge.
The 3 of our bench players are still in the game who gave us a nice spark. We got Liam Devlin in there with the other half of the law firm, Michael Devlin. KG and Brandon just don't leave the court. We don't need to mention their names anymore. And Dylan Barrera is in there right now, also at inbound number 4. And they again clear out. 3-point game. It's going to be a tight game. Hopefully we retake the lead here. Brandon up top, doesn't want it. Liam up top, sees Devlin cutting. That's Gallagher's range. He's on him tight. Good defense. Randolph must know he's a shooter. 8 on the shot clock. Devlin posted up inside nicely. Let's see the lefty hook. Nicely done, Liam, with the lefty hook. Cuts that deficit to 1. Very nice job.
Very soft touch around.
Very soft touch. Oh, Hopi and the crew are coming in now, so hopefully it gets a little louder. Oh, deflected out of bounds. 5:27 to go in the second quarter. Like I said, if you're at home watching on Foxborough Cable, thank you. You're welcome to come up here and lend your voices. 2 games for the price of 1 today. That's a bargain. Baseline drive, good help defense. Kicks out, that's coming off. Way off. That's an awful. Brandon with the rebound, pushing it up to MDev. He's gonna drive, kicks it to Liam. Up fake, nicely done. Back to back with the Devil Dog, scoring 2 inside. Randolph breaks down quickly. That looked like a charge. Charge? I don't know.
Tough call.
I don't know who that was on. Did they call it on board?
I think they called it number 1.
I don't know how that was on Brandon at all, but let's take a look here. Randolph makes a substitution. To inbound the ball. 4:57 to go in the second quarter. We got a ball game, Chris. 2019. This is what we like. The Warriors take the first lead of the game.
Good help defense there.
There we go. Oh, got his own rebound. Oh. Swatted by Devlin. Knocked back. Get that out of here. Another try into the paint. That's off. Oh, man. Foxborough being out-hustled on the boards right there. Randolph puts it back in.
They're aggressive.
You can't give them that many opportunities, Chris. You give them 3 shots, they're going to get 1. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All in the paint. Yep. Gallagher being guarded very tightly by number 12. I would look for Devlin inside. He's been successful the last 2 times down the court. If it's not broken, don't break it. Go right back to it right now.
They just don't have the size to match up with
Board
him.
for the 3. Rims out. Devlin trying to get the rebound. Hard. Tips out to Kevin Gallagher. Oh, he loses it going down the middle. Randolph looking to run. Mike Devlin's back. Brandon with a, Brandon almost pinned that one to the backboard. Good follow-up. Randolph, all of them running down court. 23-20, 3:53 to go in the first half. MDev with the ball. He's going to square that up from 3. That's short. Liam Devlin hustles the rebound. Didn't get it. Randolph's running again. Uh-oh, no one picked up 12. Kicks out of control play, kicks it out. Luckily bailed out. They regroup and set up again. Foxborough really got in the paint. You see everybody playing help defense, yep. Chris. Not really worried about 3-point shooters.
No, Randolph's 1 for 4 from 3, so they're doing their damage inside.
Yeah, got to pack it in there. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Long 3. That's 5. Off. Board with the rebound. Can't say board with the board, can I? I can, though.
Sure.
Barrera nicely done down the middle. Oopsie-doo. Just missed. Randolph goes 3-on-3 right down the middle. No one's taking a charge. Let the guy come right down the paint. They need to step in there. Randolph gets their 5-point lead back. It's 25-20. 2:50 to go in the second quarter. Devlin for 3. Is feeling it from inside. The other half of the law firm tries to tip it back in. Randolph is running again. Oh, nicely knocked away by Dylan Barrera with the steal.
Good job.
Fouls are even, 3 each. It's been a very quick game. No one really going the foul line. And,
no.
You know, not a lot of timeouts or anything. Well-played game. Got over the sloppiness in the first quarter. Board kicks to Barrera, the B&B connection. Barrera drains it for 3. 2-point game. The B&B, there we go. 2:13, Randolph quickly back down, open three, swish. One of the first 3-pointers have hit this game. They hit one earlier?
Yep, 2 for 6.
2 for 6. All right, we'll live with that then. 2 minutes to go in the half. 2 minutes. 28-23. Brandon looking at three. Who thought about it? He's going down the line. Lefty, nicely done. Randolph just does not know that he's going left every time.
Randolph
No
player
help.
complaining about Brandon pushing off with the elbow. No call, though.
A little bit, yeah, forearm protecting the ball like that.
They don't call those fouls here.
No. All depends who the ref side, doesn't it? Well, number one again. Oh, man, the kid who's hit back-to-back
Donnie
threes.
Smith Jr., yep.
Yep.
We want to get him going.
Definitely not. He's one of their
Tri-captain.
junior tri-captains, correct. Think of a
Oh.
double-team trap.
Yeah.
Barreras right down the lane, dishes to Liam. Oh, how's he missed that one? Got to make that, Liam. Should have dunked it. I would have dunked that, Chris. You?
Maybe.
I was 6'3". We could jump. Done deal. All right, we need to stop here. Oh, there's a little kickball. Nope. 31-25. Working on
They're playing
Devlin. Liam
physical.
with a nice rebound
Great
there.
rebound.
No one's ripping that out of that. No one want to catch one of those elbows. Brandon walking it back up the court. 50 seconds to go in the half. Barrera not afraid. Nicely done into Liam.
Oh,
there
nice
we go. Devlin having a first half like nobody else right now.
Great interior passing, Steve.
Definitely. Dribble, drive, penetration, Chris. That's what they need to do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
About an 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 18 to go on the shot clock. 23 in the half. Number one again from the other side. That's off. All right, let's hold for one here. Barrera with the rebound on the board. They're going to hold for one. 31-27. Could cut it to 2 or 1. Being counted out by the bench. How much seconds are left? I think Brandon's going to shoot this one. There's Devlin. Oh, it's blocked from 3. And Randolph let the clock run out. Had their opportunities there to score. A little nonchalant at the end. Liam Devlin, a great first half.
Certainly did.
Let's take a look at this. Barrera with a nice dish into Devlin. Put back up and in.
Yeah, they're having success attacking the basket.
Yeah,
Passing in the interior.
I believe we've got Gallagher might have hit 1 3-pointer, and that might be it from the threes, right? Yeah. So they're having success inside, Chris. I hope they continue that.
Well, we expected to see a very athletic team out of Randolph, and it's certainly what we've seen. A lot of fast breaks, a lot of transition. They get down to the court real fast.
Yep, and they're doing a great job. Randolph's doing a great job on the offensive boards, and
They
then
are.
Coach Gibbs going to have to go in and fire them up about boxing out, getting more people into the paint, not giving them second, third, and fourth shots. Lady Warriors going through their opening warm-ups here. The fresh new Warrior Classic T-shirts in the baby blue.
Yeah, Coach Gibbs is one of the best coaches in the league at making adjustments, and it's very clear that he's seeing what you saw, what everyone at home saw. They got to tighten up the offensive glass. And we knew that was one of Randolph's strengths coming in. It's a very athletic team. This is a team that scored 70 points or more on 7 different occasions. Scored 84 points for a season high. So.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the third quarter in a couple of minutes. All right, welcome back for the second half. Foxborough hosting Randolph. The Warriors trail by 4. Chris, we talked about what Foxborough needs to do to win this game and the keys to the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have to box out. Randolph's getting a lot of points on the offensive glass. So look for them to tighten that up a little bit here in the second half.
Yep. Let's also see if Randolph adjusts to Brandon Board's drives. So far, he's been single covered and not a lot of help defense by Randolph. So I think Foxborough has to continue to get the ball inside, not, rely on three-pointers. Not that they did in the first half, but, they can score inside on these guys. They've got to get the ball inside, dribble, drive, penetration, creating some open looks in the paint.
31-27. Foxborough had a brief 1-point lead, but trailed the final 4 minutes and 30 seconds of the second half. First half, rather.
That's right. Same starting 5 for Foxborough out there, as is Randolph's. Brandon, man-to-man defense. Randolph content to pass around outside. Nothing really happened. No one really cutting through. Good defense by the Warriors. 23 takes that way off. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't hear glass. Did you have to call that?
Oh, it's a tough way to start.
Hey, the bank is not open. It's a holiday today. That does not count. Like, we should just give them 1 for that. It was a 2-pointer. It was very close. So Randolph takes a 33-27 lead. Nicely done, Brandon, inside. Nice
Good look
pass from
there.
Husey. All right, now we got to get serious about defense. We know we can score. Now we got to play some D. Let's go. Strap it on, Warriors, and get some rebounds. Put some bodies on them. Knocked away by Brandon. Nicely done. Double team to the backcourt. 1-on-2. Into Malika, the lefty. Oh, just off. Husey with the rebound, and he's fouled on the putback. That's what we're talking about. A little board work there, Husey. Nicely done. Good try by Anthony at the left hand, and that was mostly Brandon worked hard to get them that shot on that one. Here's the steal. Up the layup by Brandon on a great pass.
He had 10 in the first half, and that's another 2. Game high 12.
That's he's going to be hitting his average of about 18, I believe. His average is close to 18 this year. Husey at the line, so working on his free throws. Like I said, working on them. Doesn't matter, doesn't have to be pretty, just has to go in. 33-30, you can cut it to 2 right here. That one rims out. Randolph with a 3-point lead still. It's holding the 1 shot on. There we go, nice steal by Morrison. Smiley does not get up with the ball, avoids the travel. Nicely done the backcourt, Will. Brandon singly covered. He's going right down. Oh, 2's pretending to get hit in the mouth. He might have got hit in the mouth. I guess he did.
I don't see any chiclets.
No chiclets. A lot of these kids, I am surprised that no one wears a mouthpiece. I had my front 2 knocked out my junior year in high school, which you've seen evidence of, Chris, at our Thursday night men's league. Leave the teeth at home sometimes, they tell me. Uh-oh, nice drive, lefty. Rims out, board with the rebound. Nice to get just 1 shot for them, and then kick down Malika, open 3, all day to shoot it. It's off. Oh, ball stays here. Push off on Randolph underneath. Rebound, didn't see it. Number 2, they called it. 6:12 to go. You see in the third quarter, 2 quick fouls from Randolph. That could come into play later in the game, Chris.
Certainly good.
Another opportunity to take advantage of it. Brandon up in the air. Malika for 3, short again. Follows his shot nicely. Kicks the Gals. Malika wants it again the other side. It's a little bit short on both those, Anthony. Will with the drive, penetration, kick to Hughes. Husey taking into the paint. Works hard, and there he goes back to the line. More importantly, 3 fouls on Randolph, and we're only 2 minutes into the third quarter, so that's definitely going to pay dividends.
Much better work on the glass here, starting the second half.
Coach Gibbs must have got him fired up or something. Maybe told him to have a day off if they win this game against the 17-1 club.
Yep. You knew he'd make the adjustment, though.
Definitely. I got that seat over here with his name on it after the game. I'd like to have Coach Gibbs sit right between us. Pepper him with questions.
Now,
Right,
will he come over, win or lose?
No, only on a win.
Only on a win. Okay, good.
No
Yeah,
one
we
wants to
don't.
hear from the guy. that loses.
Amen. Amen.
He looks forward to our little talks, he told me. If you don't have one, it's because you lost.
Yeah,
He does not like to lose. All right, we're down to a 2-point game again. Spin move inside. There you go, 1 and done. That's the way to do it, boys. Rebound, bring it back up. Brandon, that's a kick to Malika. He's going to drive now into the paint. Oh, threw it away. He's got him. Oh, ooh. Probably a good no foul there. Just can't get sloppy on
Nope.
side. Malika got into the paint.
It's a quick team. That's for sure.
Wasn't sure what to do with it then. No problem. Malika's the leader. He's not going to care if he has a, misses a 3. He's come back and shoot another one. There, speaking of 3s, there we go. Gals, KG
Big
lighting
one.
it up.
That was a big one.
Definitely. Warriors are only down 1 now. 4:56 to go in the third quarter. A little more intensity now on the defense. Floater, that's off. Another 1 and done. Board with the rebound.
Good D by Malika there.
Yes. Ryan going strong to the boards. Oops, strong hoop and knocked out of bounds. Stays Foxborough ball. Malka to NBA range. Swish. Oh, nice alley-oop with Morrison to board. Oh, and one! Waited for the contact. Almost identical play to the one last week when Morrison hit Brandon for the same alley-oop style play. Let's look at it. There's a nice pick by Gallagher. Brandon the catch. Waits, feels the pressure, goes up off the glass and one. Oh, can't make the Hughes, he got to make that. There's Brandon with the rebound. A fury of, down. It won. Oh. Get in. There we go. That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Play.
Props to Husey for keeping that one alive. And then to Brandon to come back and work hard. Let's take a quick look at that one. Here's Brandon splitting the defense and one.
Coach Kalon Jenkins has had enough, calls timeout.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing to do because the tide has shifted. The Warriors now lead 38-35 with Brandon at the line to shoot one more. Told Gibbs he's got to lighten up a little bit, undo the tie, you know. No, too professional for that. Doesn't yell, doesn't raise his voice, doesn't sweat. I'd be chewing on a towel over there, popping Rolaids and getting the kids fired up.
Yep.
So like we talked about earlier, the girls playing Old Rochester next. And I haven't seen the Old Rochester girls team yet in the building. It could be in the locker room or something, but that's going to be an exciting game. Stay tuned for that. Lisa Downs and her crew ready to rock after this game.
So what do they think? That's maybe seeds 1 and 2?
It could be the top two. It could be playoff position. Going to be very important in that game, that's for sure. Both teams pretty much wind up the season this week right here.
Yeah, right. Seedings will come out later in the week, right? Towards the end of the week.
Okay, the same starting five in for the Warriors. Gallagher, Morrison, Malika, Board, and Hughes. Brandon hits a free throw. There we go.
Biggest lead of the game.
That is for the Warriors, definitely. Now it's continue the strong defensive presence and the rebounding on the defensive boards here. Foxborough crowding the inside, which is good. Dribble drive penetration. That's a three. That rims out. Oh, that's the first offensive rebound for them in the second half. And it's good and one. That fouls on Brandon Board. I believe his second foul. All right. Well, these guys are athletic. They're a good jumping team, and we had position inside. It was nicely done by Randolph, and makes it a three-point play. Randolph makes a couple subs. All right, we get 4:05 in the third quarter, and we have a ball game, Chris.
Certainly do. Oh, nice cut. To the
nice board all the way through, and a good hard finish.
Board finishing, very strong at the rim.
Randolph just answers just as quick. They're right back down. They don't hesitate. Took it right at the hole. 1 point game again, I believe, right? 41-40.
Yep.
Gal's looking for his opportunity. There it is. Dribble drive penetration. Morrison, nicely take. Will, the thrill off the glass. Hesitated with the three out there. Thought about shooting that and thought better taking it to the hole successfully. It's going to be a close game. I'd like to see a nice competitive game. Both teams up and down the court. Good defense by Gallagher, shuts him off the baseline. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Randolph kicks it back out, around. I'd give him that shot outside. He wants to drive. 4 seconds on the shot clock. He's got to let it fly. Off the back rim. Rebounded. Working hard. Misses. Husey battling. Brandon has the ball. 2-on-2 with the left. Oh, Husey with a nice follow-up and finish. Nice job. Good teamwork there. Getting fired up now. It's just a great game. little hesitation now, waiting for the pick and roll. 4 is open inside. That's not good. There it is. Husey quickly recovers nicely. Spin, jumper. That's no good.
Good D.
Malka with the rebound. That's it, 1 and out again. There we go. Looking. Morrison wide open outside. He's short. Brandon tries his rebound. Randolph's going to run. 2 on 3. And he's going down a little wild. Off. Gets his own rebound and in. And a baby touch foul.
He made that first shot a little bit tougher than it had to be.
Yep. I think it's a little out of control, to be honest. So here's Brandon on the fast break down. Lays up off. Husey nicely catches it, but doesn't even land. It's taps that right back up. Nicely done. 45-42. And stays 45-42. There we go. Coach Gibbs calling the play right now. Anthony Malka looking for a high pick and roll. Brandon with the left hand down the lane. Dipsy doodle in. Little Kuzi-esque there. I like the scoop shot right there. Thought on that one.
You're right. Thought that move was patented.
I did patent it. I like Brandon. I share my patent with him. 47-42. Warriors by 5. Good work inside. Again, another rebound. Just started out the third quarter, not giving up any of those offensive rebounds, and now the last couple of possessions, Randolph has capitalized.
Yeah, but you know they're an 18-1 team for a reason. So,
yeah.
But they have regressed a little bit here.
Gallagher looking for board. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. Morrison again to the hole and one. Will the Thrill taking it. Nicely done. Needs to make this free throw. Split the defense. Nicely done. Laid up
Hit
off
hard
the
in the
glass. Yep. Well, he's a Morrison. He's getting hit in the head. His brother Joe was a 4-year starter here. Now he's playing at UVM. And he rims out the free throw. We'll have to work on the free throw still. 49-44. Cut down, little good defense by board. 2 is getting his way inside. And he just relentless on the board.
They are a strong offensive.
He is. And that kid, Jamari Robinson, number 2, he's only a junior, so he'll be around next year. Malkin, nicely done. Oh, we lose it. Knocked out of bounds by Randolph. 42.9 seconds to go. The law firm checking back in now. Taking out Hughes and Morrison. Devlin and Devlin.
Liam had a nice first half, 6 points in the first half.
Hope to see it continue that in the third quarter. There's a nice pick. Brandon splits it. The left again. Boards is having a game today. Not being stopped, taking it to the hole. The left hand is prevalent. Nicely done. I don't know how many he is.
It's got to be close to 20. I'll give it a check in a minute.
Oh, excellent. Oh, there's a nice outside 3 by Randolph. 17 seconds, the shot clock is off. Foxborough will hold for the last shot opportunity. 51-49, good guys. 8 seconds to go, being called out. There's a switch. Try to split again, wasn't successful. Randolph just, right at the buzzer. Laid that in. Literally at the buzzer, that was a good shot. Tie game as we enter the fourth quarter, 51-all. Brandon got a little banged up on that. He just tried to split the defense, maybe do a little too much with the ball out there when he's double teamed. He knew the shot clock was counting down. He had to make something happen.
Yeah, tough one there.
Yeah, Randolph.
Last 5 points scored by Randolph to tie it up.
Yep. The good news is the foul situation 6-2, and the next foul by Randolph will put Foxborough at the line for 1-1. We only have 2 fouls. They've got 6 right now, so we're winning that battle. No one, even Mr. Hughes isn't even in foul trouble tonight, which is a beautiful thing. Something just fell down and just missed you. Tommy Devlin, you trying to take us out up there? What are you doing, kid? Trying to hit Mr. Vaseller in the head.
I was trying to go like this and then like.
Yeah, that. Have to put the bottle in the back of the thing. There we go. Tommy Devlin. Handle pressure, finish strong, protect the paint. Words to live by. I don't know where those
Oh,
came
yeah.
from, but I just saw them up on the screens. Inside the locker room, this is like, we're better than ESPN. We get cameras everywhere. You can't say or do anything and get away with it. We're being watched in Florida right now by the Hughes grandparents. Howie, Leona, hello. Send us some oranges or something. Send us some sunshine. Get the snow crap out of here. It is still February in New England. We'll take it. We got a nice indoor game today. Brandon working hard. Left down the lane. He's blocked. Oh, jump ball. They're definitely paying more attention to Board as he drives to the left. The 2 or 3 Randolph defenders came over to help. I mean, they're finally learning the lessons.
Ford had 13 in the third quarter.
Wow, fantastic, Brandon.
I think that gives them 23 for the game.
Randolph, the open look outside. That's off. Good box by Liam Devlin. No one else reading that rebound down. Again, the defensive rebounding is definitely going to be a key.
Yep.
It's like old Rochester slowly walking into the gym now. They must have had car troubles or something. All right, Randolph takes the lead again, 53-51, 7:15 to go in the ball game. Dylan Barrera in there. Sees Gallagher on the cut. Dishes back to Barrera, cutting down the lane, and
Great
good.
job.
Great passing there. Great ball movement.
And that stops a 9-0 run by Randolph.
That
Barrera.
was definitely needed. And a steal. Oh, stolen back. And again, steal back. Gallagher going up. They traveled. Yep. Oh. Being helped. Whoa, a little wet spot there. Let's dry that up.
Barrera giving them a spark. First half, he
It
had
was.
5 points, 2 rebounds, an assist, a steal, did a little bit of everything. Continuing it here in the fourth.
Good defense. That's off. They are just aggressive. They want to go the hole. They're not looking for the three-pointers either, Chris. Randolph is very aggressive taking the ball. There we go. Gallagher for 3. Back rims. Randolph wants to run. They have numbers. Gallagher back to take the charge. No call. Randolph lays it up and in. 56-53. Randolph back to a 3-point lead. This game's going to go down to the wire, Chris.
It is. It's going to come down to rebounding and probably foul shooting.
Yes.
Like it usually does.
Not usually Foxborough's strength, unfortunately. There's Gallagher, open look at 3. Bang! Wet, string music, love it. Tied up. Great game, 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. For the pick, up there. Let's put pick on board. There's a switch. Kick to the corner, baseline drive. There's a lot of help there. Travel. Take the Trailways bus, sir. Let's see KG, my man, shooting at top of the key, NBA range. Swish. A couple wet spots on the floor. I don't know if it's from all the snow on people's shoes that they brought into the building today. A couple of the players have noticed a couple slips and a couple wet spots there. Hopefully they get dried up. Janitor does a great job. He cleans the floors after every game in here. Before warm-ups. Mike Devlin got a good spark off the bench today, Chris. Gallagher from way downtown. That's off. Barrera battling for the rebound. Tips it 3 times. Nicely done, Dylan. Tie game. Barrera with the ball now. 22 in the shot clock. Liam Devlin looking for it inside. KG up top. Knocked away. Whose call is that? Oh.
It's a tough call there. That was right in front of us. That looked like it was off blue.
It did. Husey back in for
and they're
Devlin.
They're conferring.
Yeah. We're going to give our...
They got it right.
There we go.
They got it right.
Yes. Good call. We'll take a look at that one later, but I just trust the ref's good judgment, don't you, Chris? That was a great call.
I do.
And here's a look. We got this is Foxborough cable. Oh, see. And definitely off number 2.
Yeah.
Good call.
You love when the refs get together to make the right
Yep,
call.
Alex, good call. Get it right here. White ball, 23 seconds on the shot clock. You adjust that. Barrera. Nice little spark off the bench by Barrera. Gallagher, he got it tightly. Little switch here. Brandon should go inside now. Dylan the drive. Out to Brandon for 3. That's off. Randolph's going to run. 1 on 3. Foxborough quickly gets back. 56 all, 4:50 to go in the ball game. Good defense. No one inside for Randolph. Baseline drive.
Good
off
help
the left
defense.
hand. Let's go.
They got numbers.
Good numbers. Let's go. Push the ball. Dylan pushing. Coast to coast. Pereira. Sees Brandon coming down the lane. The cut. Drive. Finish. Nicely done. Good hesitation by Barrera. Waited for some help there. Randolph right back at him. They just do not wait. Get it and go, Randolph. I kind of like the sense of urgency they have after they give up a bucket. They're racing down the floor.
They transition to offense real quick, faster than any team we've seen all year.
Definitely. Let's look at Brandon's. Barrera with a nice give to Brandon down the lane. Nicely done. Again, split the 2 defenders, put it off the glass. We got 4:25 to go. I don't want this game to end, Chris. This is a very good, exciting game.
Very entertaining.
Yes, you'll be on your toes. Coach Gibbs in the huddle, Randolph in their huddle. Pretty quiet in here for such a tight, competitive game. We got the old Rochester teams coming in right now, or this could be Holliston, I believe. Is that Holliston on the jerseys? Yes. I'm not sure. What does that say, Chris?
Who's that?
Who's that? I don't know where that from.
Who's that?
Who's that? Western part of the state. Who's who?
It's a long way to go to end up facing the Warriors, I guess, right?
No, I think Fox was playing Old Rochester first game. Yep. Which is good. I mean, when you're the host team, you get to pick who you want to play the first game. So,
excellent.
Smart decision by Coach Gibbs.
Oh yeah, getting them tournament ready.
Yep. And Coach Downs. All right, here we go. We got a tie ball game to go. 4:18 in the game. Board up top. Kicks out. Gallagher alone for 3. Oh. Bang! All right. Foxborough retakes the lead. Gallagher, that's his home. That's his sweet spot right there. Can't leave him open there. Good defense. And another slip off there. Uh-oh, Randolph with the answer from 3. That's a brick. Off. Board with the rebound. 3:47 to go in the game. Morrison cutting through, not there. To Gallagher. Barrera with the cut. He gets the ball. No foul. Husey hustling the rebound. Uh-oh. Way up ahead. Nice catch and finish.
Hunwu can finish. He's been finishing at the rim all night.
All right, Foxborough has a 1-point lead. 3:25 to go in the game. Wood, there he is, right down the lane. Uh-oh. Offensive. Oh, first offensive foul of the game. Brandon doesn't seem to disagree with it. There's a wet spot in the paint there, though. They scrape that up there. 3:18 to go. Your Warriors are up by 1. Team fouls 6-3. Randolph has not fouled this quarter. We thought we'd be shooting free throws. And there's the state champ wrestler right there, Tommy Gallagher, coming in to support his basketball team. Congratulations to Tommy Gallagher and Shane Kerrigan, state wrestling champs.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's great.
Nice to see when the guys from the other sports come and support their other teams. Uh-oh, Randolph offers a rebound again. Has been the Achilles heel for Foxborough today is the second and third shots that Randolph has gotten.
Yeah. They're relentless. They really are.
Knocked away nicely. All the way up into the 4th row. The Randolph guy goes good. All right, Anthony Malika checking back in for Dylan Barrera. Gave him a nice game today, Dylan off the bench.
He did.
Bench play was fantastic tonight. The law firm and Barrera definitely contributed a lot to this game, keeping it this close, and made some great passes and some great points and shots. So we got 2:50 to go, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Bad guys lead the good guys by 1.
But you got to say, coming into this game, if Coach Gibbs could have had a situation like this, down 1, 2:50 to go against a team 18-1, likely #1 seed in D2, they're right where they want them. Well, this game is here for the taking.
Definitely. I'd love to see this rematch again for the finals. I think both teams are pretty evenly matched, and they're highly competitive, both well coached. Just the only thing they're beating us on is the boards, I have to say. Besides that, we have the better shooters, way better shooters from outside, but Randolph is relentless on the boards.
They are, and they attack. As soon as they get the ball, they're down the court.
Yeah. And they don't care if it's 1-on-3, 1-on-2. I mean, they're just going right to the basket, going strong.
They are.
All right, strap your seatbelts on, make some more popcorn because we got an exciting 2:50 to go in this game. Stands are definitely filling up more now. The women's team in attendance and their parents and friends, and the other two visiting teams are making their way in the gym also. Boyd inbound, let's get timeout, couldn't get it in. Don't want to have a 5-second turnover here. You get 5 seconds to get it in. Probably a good timeout called by Brandon.
Yeah, it was smart. The one thing you can't do is turn the ball over.
No, not right now.
Back inbounds, down one.
Every possession's important. They got to get a good look at it here. They got to take the ball strong to the hole. I don't think Gallagher's going to be for three. I wouldn't think that kid over. And he's the other state champ right there, Shane Carrigan. Gotta love it. I call him twin, Shane Carrigan. Want to know why?
Yeah.
We're both good looking. No, he's good looking. We have the same birthday. A couple years difference.
I was just going to ask.
Twins separated at birth by, a couple different variables, like decades. But that's my guy, Shane. All right. Okay, Will gets it into Malga. Here we go. 23 on the shot clock. Tight man-to-man. Gallagher being guarded. He's in his shirt. Gallagher smartly takes it baseline. Double team, kicked out to Morrison. Plenty of time. 15 on the shot clock. Malka, good switch off. Oh, he went for Hughes inside. Stolen by Randolph. And there's a carry, not called. Up top. Randolph seems content to milk a little bit of clock here. 2:25 to go in the game. Definitely want to stop here. One and done on that shot. Good defense. Oh, behind the back. Floater. That's off. Boyd with a nice rebound. Foxborough's got numbers. Hughes is up ahead. Malga taking it. Kicks to Morrison. Gallagher for three. That's going to be short. I think it was a little bit of deflection there. All right, 1:57 to go. Need another stop on defense, Warriors. Here we go. And that's a timeout Randolph. Not sure why they took a timeout there. They were setting up their offense. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 1:52 to go. I want to thank our cameraman again for an excellent job today. Take a bow, take a bow, take a bow. Some people are better behind the camera, some people are better in front of it, Chris. It just happens.
Just the way it is.
We all have our skill sets.
We do.
Coach Gibbs drawing up a play here. Definitely going to want to get a quick stop on defense. Get the ball down, and I think Gallagher kind of rushed that shot a little bit. Didn't really need to take that right away.
A little bit.
He was being covered. I believe it was deflected. That's why I called it short.
But the type of shooter he is, there's almost no such thing as a bad shooter. He is one of the better shooters we've seen in a long time in a Foxborough uniform.
Absolutely. His range is unbelievable.
It really is.
Anything from like a quarter or a half court is, you can't leave him. Even if you're on him, you can still make it. He's got that rainbow shot. You know what I mean? It's not a line drive. Okay, same starting five in Foxborough. Ran off of their starting five. No one in foul trouble. Top is a drive by 12. That's off the rim. Nicely rebounded by Board. Colin Gamal going to bring it up. Okay, the senior captain with the ball. 1:35 to go in the game. Pick up high by Hughes. Nicely done. There's a switch. Malka on the elbow. Another switch by Randolph. Randolph likes to switch on their coverages. working some clock. We get 9 seconds on the shot clock, 1:20 in the game. Board with the ball, kick to Malka for a 3. That's good if it goes. Hughes the rebound, up strong. Nicely done, Ryan.
Strong move.
Great finish. There we go. The Warriors retake the lead, 1:07 to go, 26. We got traveling on Randolph, out of control. Great defense by the Warriors, how to hustle back.
Randolph players arguing amongst themselves. They haven't found themselves in the situation often.
Right, they're not used to trailing in the game with 1 minute to go. That's what happens when you play some real competition. Malka being guarded very tightly. Out to Morrison. 18 on the shot clock. Will back to Malka.
50 on the game clock.
They're definitely guarding Brandon and Gallagher very tightly. Brandon going down the lane, stop, kicks out. Malka doesn't want the 3, comes in. 3 seconds, go up, Hughes. Oh,
Thought he got fouled.
no foul on the
Thought
play.
he got fouled. He wants a
Definitely
foul.
got fouled. I don't know how he missed that one. I'll let you get a look at that when we do, but right now we get 34 seconds to go.
Coach Gibbs employing his team to get one stop here.
And Randolph at the timeout. See if we can look at if Hughes was assaulted on that shot. And no call. Let's see.
Oh, jeez. Right across the shoulder.
Yeah.
Back of the
Brandon trying to
head.
get it in there.
That's a tough one right in front of the referee, too.
how do you
You see
not
Coach
call that?
Gibbs touching his head.
Definitely
He
foul.
got a great view, too. Tough no call, but it's...
The play before, Ryan had the great putback. Making some room inside. Leaps, comes down. Power dribble up. Nicely done. With exactly 30 seconds to go. 26 on the shot clock. Be Randolph ball in half court. I don't think there'll be any substitutions for Foxborough on defense. We're going to probably go with this crew here. And they got to make a stop. Very simple.
Get one stop.
See, fouls aren't an issue if they have to do a little reach in before on a non-shooting foul. Not an issue right now. There's only 3 team fouls for us, 6 for them. Very clean game. I mean, fourth quarter, not a foul call in either team, I believe.
Yeah, it's been very entertaining.
And there's a horn.
So it was interesting. The 4 Randolph coaches huddled aside for about 3/4 of that timeout, deciding what kind of play they were going to run. Then the head coach went over to the team. So it's interesting that it would be a committee approach there, but that's what got them to 18-1, presumably.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to clear out. You see the Randolph setting up. They're very well spread here. Number 2, number 1, opposite sides of the 3-point line. Malka, good coverage.
Malik almost had it.
Oh, backwood violation.
Oh, and
Wow.
the Randolph players really can't believe it.
Wow, that's a JV mistake right there.
That's
kid.
a tough one.
Wow. And Randolph has to foul right away.
Oh, not even close.
Yep. Did not get his feet established there nicely.
And the Randolph players still talking about it. It's 28 seconds, shot clock off.
They have to foul once it's in bounds. That's who we want to foul. He's going to foul someone, Malka. We call him Money Malka in fourth quarter free throw. The kid is money. Just like the other night, 2.9 seconds.
Coach Gibbs was saying he's the one that they want at the line, shooting over 75% for the season, which is outstanding at the high school level.
Senior co-captain leader right here. That's why we pay him the big money at Foxborough. Malka's going to make this. Let's look at Lisa Downs, along with our assistant coach. Just talking a little strategy. Saying, I taught his sister how to shoot free throws. Bang! Money Malka. That's his new name. Money. It's much better than Anthony anyway. Eminem. Money Malka. Let's go, kid. Finish this. He hits both. He hits both. 3-point game. Randolph charging down the court. Out of control. Right to the hole. Everyone's like the party in the White Sea there. They let him go right in.
Clock's still running.
The clock is running. They gotta. That's the one we want to get the ball to. Again, Money Malka to the line. Making 2 more would be nice. That was a quick basket, Chris. I mean, it would take 3 seconds. Kid went coast to coast and scored. Unbelievable. How about we play a little defense, take a charge maybe, or foul him outside?
I would say a foul outside, yeah.
Yeah.
Get him to inbound
Holy
it.
cow, that was really quick. Oh, 3 for 3. Under 50 seconds in the game. You think Jim and Susan will mind I rename their son Money?
I don't.
I think it's
If he makes this one, they won't.
That's his name. Jim and Susan Malkin. You now have a son named Money. All right. Again, kick. Uh-oh, there's a three. That's coming up. Oh, my God. He hit it with Gallagher in his face. Wow, what a shot. Let's take a look at that one. That was like a 50-cent shot. That was unbelievable. Oof. It was in a tough angle for us here, but I mean, Gallagher was in his face. He hit. That was a great shot. Thank God it was not a foul. I mean, it was quickly done. 9 seconds to go. Now they're not gonna foul. If they foul, it's still a one-on-one, but there's no reason to foul. You gotta play defense for 9 seconds.
There you see the coaches conferring with each other.
Yep.
Interesting that they.
Let's definitely not foul that kid Money. That's what I would be telling them. No matter what happens, we don't want three to get to the free throw line here. Everybody's getting their money's worth, especially the fans at home with that expensive Foxborough cable access subscription. Brought to you live. Great job by Mike and his camera crew and everybody else. Tommy Devlin, the youngest cameraman ever. His father is a professional cameraman. His mother was a professional newscaster, so I've had the pleasure of sitting with Kathy D.
Yes.
Yes.
I heard that actually.
Yes, nice. That is her classic call line.
She is great.
Interesting.
So
Malik is going to inbound the ball. I would
no pressure on the ball.
Not have him inbounding it. I want to get him the ball. Oh, get it in. Timeout. Oof. Might have to go to a different inbound and play on that.
They had one option, and Randolph shut that option down.
Yeah. Obviously, we want to get the ball to the board and have him create something with 9 seconds. A lot of time to get the ball down court, get a look. I'm definitely thinking Brandon's going to drive with a possible kick if they double team to Gallagher or to Malika, I believe. Hopefully Hughesy's going to be there for the offensive rebound, and Morrison. I'm going to try a different play here. Listen in on their huddle if we can. We got the eye in the sky. Let's see if we can take a quick peek. Oh, now we got volume. Are you still taking that lip reading class, Chris, that I know you signed up for?
No, I actually failed out. Embarrassed to say, but I just wasn't my thing.
Oh, man. You never knew. You knew someday it would pay for itself. And this is
that
time.
That was that time.
9 seconds to go. We got a packed house now. Let's go. KG, let's go. We're ready. Gives you a little nod there. He's ready. Malkin inbounded again. Different formation now. Hughes is set up, picking the backcourt. Boyd gets the ball, races down the left side, behind the back, 5 seconds, 4. What happened? What's a call? Out of bounds? Just an out of bounds call.
Okay. We don't want them going the length of the court here.
Randolph ball, 3.5 seconds. Do not foul. Or foul right there. What? Oh! My God, Gallagher knocks it off his knee. It'll be Foxborough's ball with 1.2 seconds to go. It looks like they're out of timeouts, Chris. I would take a timeout here if I get that play with 1 second. Gallagher knocks it off his hand. Beautiful. Malkin inbounds.
Here it is.
Brandon, turnaround three. The buzzer. Oh, it's
good!
Oh, my God! Just like he drew it up. Turnaround three-pointer board.
God.
Oh, that was awesome. What a way to end the game. Who needs a timeout? Like we said, timeouts are overrated. Get the ball to board and clear out. Wow, what a shot. The only three-pointer that Brandon hit all game. What a time for it. This is amazing. Malik, a great pass into him. Doesn't even look. Turn, catches, fire, buzzer, swish.
Nothing but net.
Wow.
18 and now
Wow.
18 and 2 Randolph.
Yes.
Upset.
18 and 2. Well, I guess who I know will be joining Coach Gibbs in the hot seat over here. A shot like that was fantastic.
And you know, really, Steve, that should serve notice to all of South D2. This is a team that you don't want to face heading into the tournament.
You don't. There are other coaches here. I see guys with notebooks and notepads and, talking into their phones, and they're taking notes. And these are two of the tougher teams here. Let's get one more look at this. We might need another look.
1.2
Catch
seconds.
the ball outside. I mean, that kid was on him. That was not an easy shot.
barely got that
was
off.
Beautiful. Then he gets mobbed by his teammates. That was fantastic. Coach Gibbs was like, "Is that good?" So that was it. So we hope to have Coach Gibbs and Brandon join us over here.
What a great high school game.
Wow, that was fantastic. You know why it's so quiet today, Chris? Oh, there's Tyler Gibbs with a good luck kiss to Dad. We'll have to get Tyler on here. There's a big wave to all his many YouTube followers. I think Tyler's got a crew following him, not just the grandparents. So we're going to hopefully see if Coach Gibbs comes on. So no cheerleaders today. That's why it's been so quiet, Chris. You and I with the cheerleaders, not as good looking, not as athletic, but
we had to carry them home.
we had to do it. We had the good call there at the end, and what a victory. I mean, what a great game to watch live or watch at home. Brandon Board, money at the end. Foxborough trailed most of that game, Chris. I mean,
well, they showed, they showed what they were made out of. They were up, they lost the lead, had to fight back. It's a team with a lot of speed, crashing the offensive boards, and they responded.
Yep, definitely trying to get Coach Gibbs' attention over here. Hopefully he'll be lassoed and brought over here. But what a great game. And we're not done with basketball. Foxborough Cable Access is not done. We got the Lady Warriors coming up against Old Rochester. So another great game. And I see some of the Old Rochester girls. One girl looks like she's at least 6'2", 6'3". So, and they look like an athletic bunch. And they'll give Lisa Downs' crew a run for their money too. And what other thing we'd rather do on President's Day?
It is President's Day.
President's Day, yes, Monday. I used to a long 3-day weekend, but great job, Foxborough Cable Access. We're going to take a quick break and see if we can get Coach Gibbs out here and come back. Thank you. All right, welcome back. What an exciting finish, Coach. What a great game by Foxborough and Randolph. Both teams played so well, so hard, and a great shot by Brandon Board at the end to end it. Coach Gibbs joined with Will Morrison with us here. Coach, what did you think about that last play there? We'll talk about that right away.
Yeah, obviously that's a heck of a shot by Brandon. He's a great player, and sometimes it just comes down to great players step up and make big-time plays for you, and it's no more complicated than that. We got him the ball, and he didn't have too many options at that point, but to turn and shoot, and that's a big-time shot by him. So I'm really happy for him. He'll remember that one forever, and it's a big-time win for us.
I mean, that's a great buzzer beater. I think he should start shooting his free throws from out there. It'd be a little, obviously his percentage is better out there today, but it was a great game, and Will Morrison, you were a great contributor in this game also. Not just your points, but your defense, some great passes again. I think, Brandon, is that an alley-oop play that you guys have? You ran the same play the other night, and again, it was successful tonight. So have you been working on your passing and defense this year?
Yeah, people got to start scouting that play because we get it every single time.
It's good for 2 points. Just count it automatically.
Yeah,
pass.
We just try to wait and use it at the right moment, whether it's a momentum play or a big moment late in the game when we need a basket. But Will's been money throwing those passes. We have a couple looks at that that we use, and Will's been money throwing those passes.
Yep, that was his nice take to the hole there, layup, and there's his other one.
Yep. Yeah, Will played a great game tonight. He's kind of our, we call him our stat stuffer. You know what I mean? He's not usually the guy that's in the newspaper being the leading scorer. But when you get the stats back after the game, he's usually filling it up with 5 or 6 rebounds, 3 or 4 assists, couple steals, and usually shooting a high percentage from the floor. So he's been a really, really big contributor for us in terms of just making a lot of what we call winning plays. And it just seems like there's that key pass right there. And it just seems like Will is always making those winning plays. Sometimes little things that maybe don't show up in a box score, but he's a big contributor for us, and we wouldn't be where we are without him. So
exactly. I think that's the emphasis for the Foxborough Warriors program this year. It's a lot of team play.
Definitely.
I mean, Brandon is your star all-around guy, and Gallagher's definitely your shooter, but besides that, I mean, everybody has a role. Liam Devlin had a great first half off the bench, Coach.
I thought we got great stuff out of our bench guys tonight. I thought Dylan Barrera was outstanding on both sides of the ball. Definitely. Made a lot of really good takes to the basket, good passes. I think that was his best all-around game he's had this year. Liam went in on a night when, maybe it wasn't an ideal matchup for him. They don't have a lot of big guys. They have a lot of small, quick guys running around out there, and Liam did a great job adjusting to that. And I thought Michael Devlin gave us great energy and great contributions as well. And it was kind of a weird thing at the end of the second quarter there. We were trying to get our starters back in, and there just wasn't a whistle. And I could tell those 3 guys Dylan, MDev, and Liam were exhausted, and like there was no whistle to get them out, and I didn't want to burn a timeout to get subs in because I knew it was going to come down to the wire, and those guys gave us a great second quarter, and we were able to climb back in the game when they were out there. So it was a good team win, and I think, like you said, the great part about this team is that everybody has bought into their roles and accepts their roles and embraces it, and just tries to go out there and really do a good job with what we need them to do, and it's allowed us to be pretty successful.
And again, Coach, we talked about Anthony Malker and his senior leadership as a captain of the team. His new nickname's Money. Did you call him that? I already told his parents. We changed it.
So it's locked in.
I mean, he's 4 for 4 with under a minute to go in the game, and he's the reason you had the opportunity to get that shot at the end. I mean, Anthony went to the line. Both situations were 1-on-1 when making that first free throw is so crucial, and he just switched both of them. Yeah. I called it here. He's going to make them both. That's why he's Money.
He's unreal.
Yeah, Momo, he's Money. But yeah, I mean that's what you want. I mean that's what you look for, and you know, he was smart play getting the ball into him. Yeah, I mean every good team has a guy like that. You know, every good team has that guy that like, oh, they're going to foul us. We need to get the ball to whoever it is, and he's been great. And you know when he goes to the line in that situation, I kind of look up at the scoreboard. I add the 2 points in my head and think about, all right, what do we have to do now on defense coming back? What's the situation going to be? You know what I mean? It's like he's been automatic. Obviously, we'll knock on wood like we do all the time after these games. But yeah, he's been great with that. And tonight was another example. Again, the home cooking, this home court works wonders for the Warriors. I'm glad to have you joining Foxborough Cable Access. I know. You know how I feel, man. This is my favorite place to be post-game. Exactly. Means things went well. So, yeah, we're obviously, you want to win a tournament that's on your home court. You don't want someone else to come in and take your trophy and win your tournament. So I know that's important to the guys. And this is a good Randolph team that came in at 17-1. If the tournament started today, they'd be the top seed in Division II South, which is our sectional. So that was a good win against a quality team. And some coaches would have a tournament, host a tournament, and try to schedule themselves the weakest team in the first game and try to just kind of get that win and get to the championship. But I don't really believe in that. I just want to challenge our guys and test us going into the tournament at this time of year. So we took on Randolph in the first game, and I'm really happy and proud of these guys with how they played and coming out with the win. And now we get to play for a championship tomorrow, which is exciting. Anytime you get a chance to play for a championship, that's great. And Boston Latin's a very good team too. They're Division I. I think they're like 14-5. They look like a very solid team, so we'll have another good challenge ahead of us tomorrow. So it's exciting. These are the kind of games that get you ready for the state tournament next week, and we're looking forward to fighting for a title. Right. No reason to schedule a cupcake right now. No, it doesn't help to the tournament, like you said. And Boston Latin blew out Holliston earlier today. So they looked good out there, and so these guys will go home and get some rest, and as coaches we'll get into the Boston Latin film a little bit, and we'll get them prepared for tomorrow. And that helps in your state tournament preparations too, just having to prepare on a short turnaround. We don't get a practice, we just have a chance to kind of have a film session, meet about it a little bit, talk about some things, and then it's more of a mental preparation, and let's go. So it kind of puts to test like how well can we execute things that you've been working on all year on a short prep, because sometimes in the state tournament you get that short turnaround, that quick turnaround. You might get one day in between games, so it's just good for the guys to have to grind through those situations late in the year. Definitely. And then right now we can hear the other teams coming to warm up. So great opportunity if you get to watch Lisa Down's team. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, so it's really good to have the Lady Warriors coming up here at 4:30, and they're going to play another tough opponent, Old Rochester, who's got a very good record. They might be one of the #1 seeds in Division II South. Yeah, I was talking to Lisa earlier, and she said, I asked how old Rochester was, and she said right now they're tied for the 1 seed in Division II South. So, this will be, I'm assuming, a good test for them, and maybe even a sneak preview of things to come for them in the tournament. But it's awesome. Obviously, during the regular season, the boys and girls play the same nights, just at opposite locations, so we never get a chance to see each other play. So that's part of what's fun about this tournament too, is that if you're someone from Foxborough that likes basketball, you can come in one time and see both teams, and obviously for the kids too, the two teams, they get to support one another. And so I'm sure a lot of our guys will stick around and hang out and watch this game, which is fun. Oh, I'm sure they will. We had a couple of the wrestlers, Tommy Gallagher and Shane Kerrigan here. State champs, I believe, State champs, yeah. Those two guys got it done over the weekend, so that's awesome. Nice to see them come in here and support their hoop brothers and sisters, Definitely. So tomorrow, 4:30, championship game against Boston Latin here at Foxborough High School. Brought to you live by Foxborough Cable Access. Coach, I want to wish you good luck. Thanks, appreciate it, Steve. Great game. We want to have another one. Yeah, and we're signing off now, but we'll be back with the girls' action soon. Thanks very much, and we'll see you tomorrow for the boys' game at 4:30. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. Nice isolation right down the lane. Nicely done, Brandon. Kicks to Ryan. Let's dribble back. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Gallagher for three. There we go. Down 13-6 with the ball. Good pass inside of Brandon. Off the glass. Nicely done. Shot clock. Devlin pulls up inside nicely. Let's see the lefty hook. Nicely done, Liam, with the lefty hook in the first quarter. Ward kicks to Barrera, the B&B connection. Barrera drains it for three. 2-point game. Not afraid. Nicely done into Liam. There we go. Devlin having a first half. Takes a 33-27 lead. Nicely done, Brandon inside. Nice pass from Husey. 2-on-2 with the left. Oh, Husey with a nice follow-up and finish. There's Gallagher, overlook at three. Bang! Wet. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. Morrison again to the hole and one. Top. Kicks out. Gallagher alone for three. Bang! All right, ball get inbounds.
Here it is.
Brandon, turnaround three, the buzzer. It's good! Oh my God! Just like he drew it up.